Good day, everyone. Our topic or lesson for today is all about the philosophical basis of CPD. And at the end of the lesson or topic, the learners are expected to discuss why continuing professional development is essential for professional teachers and explain other laws cited continuing professional development.
Growth is an evidence that we are living, and as a future educator, we must possess growth because we can make difference towards our students' perception about their education. They need to see the importance of growth because it really shows how effective we are as a teacher. We as a teacher can share greatness in holistic attributes. It may be physically, emotionally, mentally, and everything is significant for growth. Neither one of us is perfect. Teachers holds degree, but that doesn't mean that they are perfect. They are human, they make mistakes, and a relationship in school can contribute growth also for them. Students can learn from teachers, also with teachers. They learn from their students. That's why we are collectively giving aspects for everyone's growth. In order to develop student growth, the right of a teacher must be upgraded because change is constant and teachers really need to embrace the concept of innovation, which is responsive to the needs of time, adaptive to the change of times, and I think it is best to understand the problems of every student so that a teacher can uplift them.
I will going to discuss to you the other laws cited continuing professions development, and these are Batas Pambansa 232, Republic Act 7836, and Republic Act 9155. For the first one, Batas Pambansa 232, the Education of Act of 1982, Chapter 3, Duties and Obligations, Section 16, state as one teacher is obligation to assume the responsibility to maintain and sustain professional growth and advancement. So it means Batas Pambansa is all about policy, duties, objectives, and rights of those in the education's community. Example, parents, students, teachers, principals, non-academic staff, and etc. Wherein their goals or objective is to promote and maintain peace and tranquility of the school by observing the rules and discipline and attain harmonious relationships. For Republic Act 9155, an act instituting a framework of government for basic education, establishing authority and accountability, renaming of educations, culture, and sport as the Department of Education and for the other purposes. So, this Republic Act 9155 provides the overall framework for principal empowerment by strengthening principal and leadership goals and local school-based of management within the context of transparency and local accountability. Sa madaling sabi, ang batas na ito ay isang balangkas sa pamamahala para sa batayang edukasyon na nagtatatag ng isang otoridad at pananagutan. For the Republic Act 7836, the Teachers Professionalization Act also provide for mandatory continuing professional development and now referred to as continuing professional development. So, ang Republic Act 7836 ito ay isang act na nang-encourage or nang-hihikayat ng professional growth and development for teachers and for other purposes, wherein this was enacted in recognition of the role of teachers in nations building and development through responsible and literate citizenry.
Number 4. The Board for Professional Teachers also passed Resolution Number 435, Section 177 to adopt the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers pursuant to the provisions of Paragraph Article 11 of Republic Act 7836. otherwise known as the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994. This code of ethics states, every teacher shall participate in the constituting professional education program of the Professional Regulations Commission and shall pursue such other studies as will improve efficiency, enhance the prestige of his profession, and strengthen his competence, virtue, and productivity in order to be nationally and internationally competitive. Let's move on to number 5. Executive Order number 266, Institutionalization of the Continuing Professional Education Programs of the various professional regulatory boards under the supervision of the Professional Regulation Commission. This was signed and issued by the office of then President Fidel V. Ramos on July 25, 1995. To wit, the completion by professional license of the constituting professional education programs adopted by all boarders is hereby imposed as a mandatory requirement for the renewal of professional license.
The executive order was premised of the following, whereas it is imperative to impose upon registered professional the completion of the continuing professional education or CPE programs adopted by the concerned board as prerequisite for the renewal of their license, whereas the professional who undertake the CPA program are enabled not only to upgrade or improve their technical knowledge and skill, but also to keep them abreast with modern trends and technology in their respective professionals, thereby ensuring the retention of highly qualitative professional services that will be globally competitive under the General Agreement on Trade in Service or GATS, and at the same time acquiring the safety and protection of the public. Whereas the confidence and patronage of the public and professional depend upon his competence and the quality of service rendered resulting from his acquisition of updated technical knowledge and skill. From this Executive Order number 266, the Executive Order was premised to the renewal of the license of professional teachers. It states there that the professional who undertake the CPA programs are not only to upgrade or improve their technical knowledge and skills, but also to become a good in modern trends and technology to be able to assure that they are highly qualitative professionals, teachers, services, and globally competitive. Therefore, it is important for the renewal of license for the professional teachers to improve and enhance their knowledge and skill for the inculcation of advanced knowledge, skills, and ethical values.
I'm going to discuss the RA 10912, the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. With enhancement of this law, CPD for all the 43 professionals regulated by the PRC, including the teaching profession, has become mandatory. The Salient Provision Act of RA 10912, the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. A lot of questions have been raised RA 10912, otherwise known as the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. Many a teacher receives CPD. It is claimed to be extra effort and extra time when in fact it is very professional's obligation. CPD is the only way professionals can sharpen their competitive edge in an international world that has become global village. The need for CPD is heightened by ASEAN integration and internalization, which are now real. To be in a professional must meet international standards. The way to go is CPD. States here, Continuing Professional Development or CPD is defined under the CPD Act of 2016 as the inculcation of advanced knowledge, skills, ethical values in a post-licensure specialization or an inter- or multidisciplinary field of study for assimilation into professional practice self-directed research, and or lifelong learning. In other words, it means continually updating your skills and knowledge in order to maintain professional competence to achieve your true potential. It is so important because it safeguards the public, the employer, the professional, and the professional careers by ensuring you continue to be competent in your profession. It is an ongoing process and a career-long obligation for practicing professionals.
I will be discussing about the purposes of CPD for professional are stated in RA 109-12 Article 1. So before I will going to explain, I will read it first. So the purpose of CPD for professional are stated in RA 109-12 Article 1. Declaration of Policy. It is hereby declared the policy of the state to promote and upgrade the practice of professionals in the country. Towards this end, the state shall institute measures that will continuously improve the competence of the professional in accordance with the international standards of practice, thereby ensuring their contribution in uplifting the general welfare, economic growth, and development of the nation, or underscoring mine. State policy on promoting and upgrading the practice of professions in the country and the institution of measures to continuously improve the competence of the professionals in accordance with international standards and gives Filipino professional a competitive edge in the ASEAN region in the world. So this CPD is for professional development to improve knowledge and skills in order to facilitate individual, school-wide, and district-wide improvements for the purpose of increasing student achievement. Educators face continuously increasing requirements from federal and state mandates. And then, CPD ensures that you maintain and enhance the knowledge and skills you need to deliver a professional service to your clients or to your student or into the community. CPD ensures that you and your knowledge stay relevant and up to date. You are more aware of changing towards and directions in your profession. So, CPD is all about helping the professionals and individuals reflect, review, and document their learning and also to develop and update their professional knowledge and skills. It is the one of the most effective ways to improve student performance, increase staff retention, and develop a culture of excellence across a whole school. The overriding purpose is to help teachers continually improve the quality of their teaching. So, in this article, remind us that being in professions are very important, especially when it is about helping you in your profession, helping you to grow and develop more. So it is a very important article. So if you understand our topic today, I'll give an activity which all about what do you resolve to do for your CPD as a teacher, which be passed in the comment. So I hope you learned something in our lesson today. Thank you for listening. God bless and stay safe.